test your skill. The following self-test gives you some idea of how well you deal with your people. These situations can help you value your judgments in this important leadership activity. In answering the questions, imagine yourself in the situation presented. Answer what you have done in the situation presented or what you feel you actually do in the situation given. Autocratic leadership. One, a member of your group who always try to equal or do better than you forms a group which at which attempt which attempts to block your action. If you are sure of what he is trying to do, would you discharge him? A. Discharge him. B. Hire him as your assistant. C. Disband the group by moving the individuals in the group somewhere else. D. Tell him that you know what he is trying to do, but if he does his work satisfactorily, you will not trouble him. 2. A group member complains to you about this work. He says that I thought he has worked in many places before. He has never been expected to work as hard. Would you? A. Tell him to leave if he is dissatisfied. B. Ask him to prove his statements with facts. C. Try to determine whether what he really means was that he was working harder than he was able. 3. Is your best reward Shazad promotion generally given in to the man who A. Does the best job, B. Shows the greatest efforts, C. Has shown the greatest devotion to you personally. 4. Whom do you praise the most? The man who A. Succeeds in doing a good job or thought he had certain disadvantages. B. Is always helping the other fellow. C. Set aside his own interests for the for the sake for the sake of group accomplishments. Answer 1. D. You strengthen your leadership position and weaken his position by telling him that you know his plans. 2. C. Try to determine if the man means that he is working harder than he is able to work. 3. A. Your greatest reward should be given to the man who does the best job. 4. A. Succeeds in doing a good job or thought he has certain disadvantages. Democratic leadership. 1. You arrange a meeting of your subordinates to discuss a storage problem. The meeting become a quarrel with people accusing and charging one another. Would you A. Give each man a chance to speak, B. Remove the noisiest ones from the room, C. Erect a committee to discover that the presumptuous situation is 2. One of your group tells you, I like Mr. X personally, but he works so slowly that it affects my work. Would you A. Ask Mr. X to listen for his slow work? B. Discuss the problem with your superior. C. Examine the matter to learn the past history of it. 3. One of your workers makes you believe that a company policy is causing the group to lose interest in its work, and therefore they are not making their best effort. Would you A. Be unconcerned if the policy is not observed, seeing the result will be better group before performance? B. Try to force the group to accept the policy regardless of your personal feelings as the device of your superior. 4. One of your people lack confidence in himself and does not join in group discussions. Would you A. Try to develop his self-confidence by assuming him in private conversation that he is as a speaker as anyone in the group? B. Try to guide the discussion to one of his best subjects and then let him speak. Answer C. Elect a committee to discover what he presents storage situation is. To C. Examine the matter to learn what has happened in the past. It is wise to study any such statement before doing anything about it. 3C. Ask the advice of your superior. 4B. Try to guide the discussion to one of his best subjects and then let him speak. Free win leadership. One of your people refuses to come to you with his problems, even though he is puzzled by them. He say he says he would rather struggle with them in his own way. Would you A. Permit him to follow this course? B. Try to help him solve his difficulties? C. Let him know that he is that not bring his problem to you, he will be in trouble with you. 2. One of your group tells you what you have given him a job he does not like. He asks why you don't have the new man do the job. Would you A. Use his suggestion? B. Discharge him immediately? C. Explain to him why he was chosen for that job and then insist that he do it? 3. Your efforts to have worker X cooperate with worker Y on a common problem are successful. They refuse to cooperate for personal reasons. You realize your mistake in trying to put them together. Would you A. Insist that they all be others? B. Have a talk with both of them together to settle the problem? C. Discuss the matter separately with each? D. Do not consider the matter further because the job can be given to two other workers. 4. Would you give your most eager people your most difficult jobs? A yes, B no. Answer 1B. Try to help him solve his difficulties. C. Explain to him why he was chosen for that job and then insist that he do it using the free will approach does not mean you fail to use authority when necessary. 3. B or C. Either have a talk with both men or discuss the matter separately with each. What you do depends on how uncooperative the men have been. 4A. Yes, you should give your most eager people the most difficult jobs. They will be rewarded by the satisfaction of doing a difficult job. However, it would be unfair to give easier jobs to weak group members as a matter of general policy, which as a policy, the work would not be fairly divided. Score each section of his test separately. Give yourself 10 for each correct answer, then rank yourself according to the following table. 40-30. A comparison of your scores in each section will show you where your strengths and weaknesses are.